Hey guys, Jay Gamer here, back with another video, and today I'm gonna give you some tips on how to win every rank match you go into. Yes guys, some tips about how to win every rank match that you go into. These are some simple tips that can help you tweak your gameplay, help you play better, help you to not go into the regular trans where everybody go into. Personally me, so I'm gonna give you all of those tips right now. Let's jump into the video. Tip number 1. First tip, have your best loadout, or whatever you call your best loadout, and you ready, get those guns ready. So more mainly I use this DRH, this Ross if I need to, like I need a SMG. Sometimes I'll use the HVK, but more, and then the ASM-10 as my second. These are the guns I use right now. So yeah, you get that gun ready. Let's move on to tip number 2. So tip number 2, most people already know this. You can get a full squad, invite a couple people. If it's even random people, at least you can get to speak to them. But you'd rather you have like your friends, you're playing with your friends, so you'd rather you play with friends. And then you can like say, yo, we're dying when we approach this angle, I think we should take another angle. And you know, you get everybody ready for the match. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you get it. So that's tip number 2. If you don't have a squad, you just go in solo same way. I mostly play solo with random people as my squad. So that's not really a problem, but that would be a major help. Trust me, major help. Tip number 3. You see, if you die more than 3 times with one gun without killing anybody, like consecutive dying, like you're born, you run, go, die, born, run, go, die, born, run, go, die, I suggest you switch that gun. Or you run, go, and you go on a shootout, you lose, you go in a next shootout, you lose, you don't kill anybody in between that three times you died, switch the gun. Approach it different. Don't keep going at it the same way, even though I do that most of the times. Like I'll be like, yo, no, me I dead too much. We can beat the brother, and then them run go out with the same thing and then dead off again. No. Switch the gun to like a different, probably your next AR, your SMG. Switch it, then try again. You'll see the difference. I started doing that and I realized I don't get really angry anymore. I just switch the gun. Maybe it's not good for that specific fight right now. Maybe he has some advantage that my gun have as a disadvantage, and that caused me to keep losing the shootout. Switch your gun, try again, and you will see what I mean. Lots of people are adding me today. Number 4. Find your sweet spot in a map. Every map has its own. Wow, this is a keeper. You know, I'm gonna play with him after I finish this video. Every map has its own sweet spot. Find your sweet spot in the map. Everybody can't probably use the same spot in the map. For instance, I have 2 sweet spots in Nuketown. Yes, Nuketown. I have 2 sweet spots in Nuketown. The first one is at the truck, the car, or the van I should say. The van that's to the side of the map. I'll blow up that van first, then I'll use that as my sweet spot. So even if my partners push them and they decide to start burning over the other side, I can just turn my gun to the opposite end, and there you go. My next sweet spot is at the top of the map, where the car is, next to the, I guess, the boxes and stuff like that. Even though they remove that, the only time that is there is when you're playing domination. Quick tip again. Most people I don't think most people realize that. When you're playing shootout, you don't see that the box is there, it's just the car alone. But when you're playing domination, the box somehow is there. But yeah, those are my 2 sweet spots, because I can also see the 2 ends. So if they decide to switch, there you go. I can always just turn my gun to the other side. And you know, play smart, not hard and rush everybody. Kinda, it's not really I wouldn't say it's camping, but you know, find your sweet spot. You can kill and move if you want to. You don't have to, like, it's not like you stand up at one spot and you keep just waiting for somebody to run out. No, you kill, you can move again, you can decide to go up where the truck is, you can come back down back to where the car. You have a lot of things to do. That's my tip.
Tip number 5. This one maybe could be the most important one. I think this is a transport bag. This one could have been the most important one. You get me? Is your perks them and your operating skill that you use. For the perks when me use this one. This increase my aiming speed. Right? I put that on my DRH so I can aim a little bit faster. I normally use lightweight so nobody can see me on their like minimap and stuff like that, but I stopped using that. I use vulture because obviously there aren't enough bullets in this gun and enough bullet in another gun, so no one can take a bullet. Next one, I use alert so I can see if enemies are close to me, so I can know to like turn around. Maybe I'm not listening keenly enough, but I will see it on my map and be like, oh yo, people about, you know, bleed them. And these stuff, trust me, they're way more important than you realize. If you never had Molotov in domination or termite in domination, what do you use? Try to use the bomb. These are very important. We use these every time we burn. Like if you die now in your burn, you're gonna use this, or a bomb or a grenade or termite, something. I use these two combinations. It's really cool to use. I use this one, for instance, if I'm playing domination, boom. I throw this outside, boom. Or I'm running towards to get it back. I throw this, boom, so nobody can run on it. Then on the other hand where I know they will be coming from, I throw this, slow them down a bit so I can step out, kill them, step back in. We can get the map, get the hard point, then boom, push them out. Not the hard point. Get the circle and boom, push them out. And we're good again. But if I die, burn back, do the same thing, and I can basically control it by myself. I don't say I really need a partner. I'll show gameplays for all of these things. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to see all my latest videos. And we're out. We're having a gyroscope video coming out soon, so look out for that. So everybody use gyroscope. I'm gonna show you best settings for gyroscope. Let's go.